Welcome back to NarravueStories, where we dive into the latest twists and turns of your favorite series. Today, we're starting Season 2 of Giorgi and Mandy, First Marriage, and trust me, this episode is packed with drama, surprises, and heartbreaks that will leave you questioning who you can really trust. Let's get into it. The episode opens with a quiet morning at Giorgi's apartment. The sunlight filters softly through blinds, but there's no peace here. Giorgi is already awake, pacing the living room, his face etched with anxiety. It's clear he's been tossing and turning all night. The previous season's events are still haunting him, especially the fight with Mandy over trust and betrayal. Mandy enters the room, carrying a cup of coffee. At first, she seems calm, almost nonchalant, but the tension in her eyes tells a different story. She sets the coffee down on the table and watches Giorgi silently. Mandy, softly, "You didn't sleep again, did you?" Giorgi stops pacing, rubbing his face. "Not really. There's a lot to think about. I just can't shake off everything that happened last season." The camera lingers on Mandy, her expression unreadable. There's love, yes, but also a shadow of doubt. The opening scene perfectly sets the stage. Season 2 will explore not just love, but the fragile trust between them. Flashback, secrets revealed. Next, the episode takes us through a brief flashback montage. We see snippets of Season 1. Arguments over loyalty, Mandy confronting Giorgi about a mysterious message on his phone, and a heartbreak of broken promises. These flashes are interspersed with soft, melancholic music, reminding the audience of how fragile their relationship is. The flashback ends abruptly with a close-up of Mandy's tear-streaked face. This is a clever storytelling device. The audience immediately knows that whatever comes next will be emotionally charged. Scene 2. Unexpected visitor. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. Giorgi opens the door to find his older cousin, Michael, standing there with a serious expression. Michael has always been protective of Giorgi, and his arrival suggests that something important or troubling has happened. "Michael, serious tone, Giorgi, we need to talk. It's about your business and Mandy." The camera cuts to Mandy, who is clearly eavesdropping from the kitchen. Her eyes widen, hinting at curiosity and concern. The audience feels the suspense building. What could Michael have to say that involves both Giorgi and Mandy? Michael steps inside and sits down. He begins to explain that a former business partner Giorgi's has resurfaced, threatening not just Giorgi's career, but potentially their marriage. The dialogue is tense, filled with subtle accusations and hints of betrayal. "Michael, I don't know if Mandy knows, but someone from your past is trying to stir trouble. You need to be careful." Giorgi's jaw tightens. He tries to stay calm, but the worry is clear on his face. Mandy finally steps forward. "Mandy, Giorgi, what is he talking about?" Giorgi hesitates. He wants to protect her, but the look in Mandy's eyes tells him she's not someone he can lie to anymore. He sighs deeply, deciding to reveal just enough. "Giorgi, it's complicated, but I promise I'll handle it." This scene sets up the first major conflict of the season, past secrets colliding with the present, threatening their fragile trust. Scene 3, morning arguments. After Michael leaves, tension fills the apartment. Mandy and Giorgi finally sit down to talk, but instead of finding comfort, the conversation turns into a subtle battle of emotions. Mandy expresses frustration over Giorgi's secrecy. "Mandy, I feel like you don't trust me, Giorgi. If there's something I should know, just tell me." Giorgi responds defensively, but there's vulnerability in his voice. "Giorgi, I'm trying to protect you, Mandy. Some things are better handled without dragging you into the mess." The scene masterfully uses close-ups of their faces, showing the audience the mixture of love, hurt, and frustration. It's clear that this argument isn't just about one secret. It's about the lingering fear of betrayal. Scene 4, the mysterious stranger. Later that day, Mandy heads to work at her boutique, hoping to distract herself. While arranging displays, a mysterious man enters the store. He's elegantly dressed, with a calm but intimidating presence. Mysterious man. "Mandy? I believe we have mutual acquaintances." Mandy freezes. She senses something off, but can't place it. The man hands her a small envelope and leaves without another word. She opens it cautiously and finds a photo of Giorgi with another woman. The camera lingers on Mandy's shocked expression. This is the first real twist of Season 2, the introduction of a potential love triangle, or at least a suggestion of one. The audience is left questioning. Is Giorgi hiding something, or is this a setup? Scene 5. Confrontation at home. That evening, Mandy returns home, envelope in hand. She doesn't say anything at first, but her silence speaks volumes. Giorgi notices immediately. Giorgi, Mandy, what's wrong? Without a word, Mandy throws the envelope on the table. Giorgi opens it and his face pales. Giorgi, where did you get this? Mandy, does it even matter? I saw this and I can't stop thinking. Have you been hiding something from me all along? The tension here is palpable. Both characters are on edge, emotions running high. The scene cuts between close-ups of their faces and slow pans across the apartment, emphasizing the growing emotional distance between them. Giorgi tries to explain, but Mandy isn't ready to listen. This scene ends on a cliffhanger, leaving viewers desperate to know what the truth really is. Scene 6. Secrets and Lies. Later that night, Giorgi steps outside to clear his head. He meets with Michael again, this time in a secluded park. The conversation reveals a new layer of intrigue. The woman in the photo is connected to Giorgi's past business dealings. She isn't a threat to Mandy directly, but her presence could ruin Giorgi's reputation if misunderstood. Michael, you have to be careful, Giorgi. One wrong move and Mandy could think the worst. Giorgi nods, torn between honesty and protecting the woman he loves. The audience sees the struggle. Giorgi isn't perfect, but his intentions are good. Scene 7. Emotional breakdown. Back at home, Mandy sits alone in the dark, staring at the photo. She's conflicted, heartbroken, and confused. The camera focuses on her trembling hands and tear-filled eyes. For the first time, we see Mandy vulnerable, not the composed woman we've known. She pulls out her phone and types a message to Giorgi, but deletes it multiple times. This moment captures the emotional depth of her character. Her love for Giorgi clashes with the fear that he might have betrayed her. Scene 8. Unexpected call. Just as Mandy thinks she can't handle any more surprises, her phone rings. It's Giorgi. He sounds calm but urgent. Giorgi, Mandy, I need you to hear me out. Please, don't make any assumptions before I explain everything. Mandy hesitates, but ultimately answers. Giorgi begins to explain the situation with a mysterious woman, revealing that it's a misunderstanding, but one that requires trust and patience to untangle. Giorgi, I know it looks bad, but you have to believe me. I would never do anything to hurt you. This scene is emotionally charged. It's a pivotal moment where viewers feel both the love and tension that define their relationship. Scene 9. Ending twist. The episode closes with a final twist. As Giorgi and Mandy sit down to talk, the camera cuts to the mysterious man from earlier, who is seen dialing a phone and smirking. Mysterious man. It's working just as planned. The screen fades to black, leaving viewers with a sense of suspense and anticipation. Season 2 has officially set the stage for a web of secrets, lies, and emotional trials that will test Giorgi and Mandy's marriage like never before. And that's it for Season 2, Episode 1 of Giorgi and Mandy, First Marriage. Trust, secrets, and past mistakes collide in this gripping start to the new season. Will Mandy believe Giorgi? Who is the mysterious stranger, and what does he want? One thing is certain. This season is going to be full of twists that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Stay tuned to NarravueStories for all the recaps, because we'll be diving deep into every secret, every betrayal, and every heartbreak.